Yo, what's up? What's going on, everybody? We should be here live here for July 25th, here with the fifth episode of the DMV Boxing Network show. Right now, what's going on is that, we have one of the local fighters that's on OTX Boxing right now, okay? We got Maximus Garland going up against Marlon Griggy here, and this is, pink slip match. And, for me, I'm looking at Maximus Garland like landing his lead right hands on Morgan Griggy, even though Morgan Griggy is, the much taller fighter right now. And the thing is, Griggy hadn't really been using his reach. And so it's pretty much been Maximus Garland like really been checking him over the course of these rounds. So I'm looking at it as Garland really having the lead so far on this OTS card. Is scheduled for 6 rounds, a pink slip match. It's almost like, how the wrestling has a loser leaves town matches. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm looking at is with Garland, he's been the quicker fighter. He's been the one that's been taking advantage of the openings that's going on because he's the orthodox fighter. Griggy's there as a southpaw. So with Griggy there having his lead hand, his right hand, in front, his strong hand, the left hand, has pretty much been down. So you pretty much have his left side of his face open for the lead right hand. And Maximus Garland has definitely been taking advantage of that. Now, Maximus Garland is a product of Hillcrest Gym over here in the DC area. So you're going to have these DC fighters here featured in action here, at least here with this weekend. And then we got the Jeter Promotions card. It's going to be in Hanover, Maryland tomorrow. They had the weigh-in today. You have the headline about Immanuwel Aleem there versus Demond Nicholson. I think the WBC Freaker Box title is on the line for that. So, wanted to see about going through that particular card here on this instance of the DMV Boxing Network show. Hopefully we're able to do that. I want to see if I can get more of my folks on to join in here to talk about that fight card. You're going to have Mykal Fox on that fight card. You're going to have Ahmad Muhammad Jones on that fight card, Brandon Chambers on that fight card. You're going to have also Nico Woods from the area, Nasheed Smith there, Malik Smalls as well too. But, right now we have the live coverage of, what's happening with Maximus Garland. I think, if I could check it here, we're in the 4th round, and he's trying to counter with the right hand while Morgan Griggy throws that lead right jab of his. So we got to see how Garland is working with it. He's the one. He's kind of walking forward with his attack. With Morgan Griggy, he's trying to use the jab, but not use the jab that much, and it's not much emphasis behind it. So that's why. Garland is able to, walk forward as much as he is right now, although Griggy is trying to land the uppercut on Maximus Garland. But I'm still seeing the more significant punches landed by Maximus Garland here so far. We got about, about almost a minute left there in the 4th round of that. So that's the thing about it. You had a body shot there by Griggy, but a good left hook from Maximus Garland. You're still seeing Maximus Garland like back Morgan Griggy over to the ropes, and then seeing him trying to land the right hand on the southpaw. So, I'm not sure like how many rounds right now you could give Morgan Griggy, but shout out to Maximus Garland. He's pretty much doing a good job here in closing the distance against the taller fighter. I mean, Griggy's there is a significantly taller fighter with a longer reach, but you have Maximus Garland that's able to slip a couple of the punches, a couple of the jabs to get to the inside within range and be able to land, like I said, land the right hand. So that's what he's been doing. That's pretty good on his part so far. But you got Griggy here that's like, trying to get back, landing a couple of shots here so far on this thing here. Landed the right there, Maximus Garland. Going through the lead right hand, through like a 3-punch combination right there. Another lead right. You got to watch out for the jab there, and then the left happened. So, but you see Maximus Garland going through these rounds. He is extremely confident in what's happening here. So it's almost like it's like Morgan Gregory is not really anywhere near his level at this point. You know what I mean? So that's what we got going down, man. Let me see here. So I'm gonna see if we could add more folks on here to talk about this conversation, because I'm going to be going over the fight card for Jeter Promotions that is going to be at Maryland Live tomorrow. And also talk about a couple of things here. We might have a little bit of an update of sorts with this whole Tank Davis Lamont Roach situation, because at least as of right now, it's not looking real good there on that front. So, but we'll have to see what happens at least this week or next week, I would say, given some updates that may happen when it comes to that particular fight. Because the whole thing is like, later on down the line, hey, that ain't quite working. But I have one of my guys here from the DMV here to join on with us to talk about some of these topics here. Of course, we've been checking in for the Boxing Source sometimes. And of course, he got his own channel there. It's well connected. Man, what's going on?
What's up, Slim? What's up with you, Bob?
Yeah, what's happening, man? I mean, you had the joint there, man. You was out over in Vegas to check out Gary Russell Jr. and his return to the ring, man, and he was able to probably execute and get a 10th round stoppage victory on that front too, man. So, like, how was that whole experience out there in Vegas with him?
I mean, you said I wanted to check him out. With the team.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It was good though. Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. I really ain't like Vegas at the end. I don't like Vegas, man. I go out there just, strictly on because of business and stuff. Uh, I really don't like Vegas though, man. And if they had somewhere else to hold the fights at, man, I would love that, because I really hate going down there, man.
Or it just ain't it just had way too much going on, or it's something else.
Yeah. See, Vegas is a city. Vegas is a city. I mean, it's good for if you going shopping or if you like to gamble.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? Vegas, I don't know. It's just not fun to me. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I like when Tank fighting down there though, because that's only for the sole purpose because he bring all the stars out. Like everybody, that's somebody come down there when Tank fighting. You know what I'm saying? So I done seen
Mm-hmm.
everybody when Tank fighting down there, but and nobody be having security. Like nobody walking with security. They all be walking around freely. You know?
Yeah, yeah. But it's like you said, man. If you ain't like shopping or like I said, gambling out there, particularly if you're in the strip, then you ain't really you don't really feel like Vegas at that front at that point, because there really ain't that much else to do unless if you're going like to the outskirts of the strip, and really there ain't that much on the outskirts either, and it's kind of like the same thing. It's still like more casinos or smaller casinos and all that, so you really don't have that much to do over there in Vegas like that.
Yeah, yeah. Being from where we from, like being from DC. Like Vegas, kind of like it just seemed corny. Like it don't seem real. Like everything out there, it just seemed fake. Like from the women, like from the then a lot of women out there you gotta watch, because most of them be like working. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
they they be working, and
yeah, yeah.
it's
You
always
be
the
seeing them out in the
ones
streets with them cards, man. They be handing out them cards and shit.
like yeah. Then my man that had moved from DC to South Vegas, he moved back, and he was showing me how you point them out, like the woman that's working. He was showing me how, what I'm saying, a woman that's working. Like he said, they always walk by themselves, right? And they'll try to like catch eye contact with you, make sure you caught eye contact with them, then look away, and they'll try to walk by themselves, so you would think they by themselves and run up and try to book them and stuff.
Mm, yeah, and so they like walk by you, and then if they see that you about to like give them some action, then that's when they start to play the game.
Yeah. And I ain't really that. I ain't really, I got call you GPS. Yeah. And then somebody stole my other phone out there, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, yeah, that was wild. That was some wild junk, man. That you was talking about, man. Man, like you hit me back when you got back and said like, yeah, the other phone got took. I was like, damn, man, they on that bullshit, you
Yeah.
know.
And I was only listen. It was like 5 minutes, bro. Like I had seen, so I was waiting for Gurley and them to come out, right? Because you know we
Mhm.
don't never like when they got fights. It's rare. It depends on the main event. We rarely stay for like all the way to the main event. It depends on who's the main event.
Mhm.
So, uh, this particular day we was leaving, like once I seen from door, whatever, I was ready to go, but uh, I wasn't even trying to stay for the Pacquiao Barrios fight. But anyway, I wound up staying a little longer, and but when I left, I'm waiting for them to come out. But they getting stopped and stuff. Everybody interviewing, different people interviewing, taking pictures. And I seen their cousin, so I had my other phone in my bag right there. So it was like a little bag. I just bought some snacks. I had got up to went over there hard the cousin. I come back to the slot machine, my bag, the little snack bag, and the phone was gone. So
Mm.
yeah, so I went to the desk. They told me, man, they had like 10 different phones, like 10 people lost their phones. They had every phone except mine.
Oh my God, yo. Yeah, that was like absolutely wild, man. It's like yeah, you turn your head for like a quick second, and then it's like the joint was gone, man.
Yeah. But yeah,
Man,
Gary looked at man. Uh, I gave because all the brothers always ask me like what you think. You know what I'm saying? When they have a
yeah,
performance, they all hit me and ask me what I think about the performance. So I get about for G being out the ring for so long. You know, I actually give him like a B plus. I give him a B plus because he was out the ring for so long. Maybe an A minus. That's because how long he was out the ring. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
Now, without him being out the ring for so long, if he was like real active, I probably would have gave it a C. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I would have gave it a C if he was active. But by him not
hmm,
being active and coming back and having a performance like that, I give him a B plus.
yeah,
Because he dropped the guy 4 times
yep,
and stopped him.
yep. But I mean, the thing was like when he had them early knockdowns, like you seen like he was trying to scale back a little bit to try to get them rounds in, and
Yeah, yeah.
you,
Yeah, that's
you
what he
know,
said. So
yep,
he said he was gonna stop him. I think he said he was gonna stop him in the 7th round, right? He said, I'm gonna wait till the 7th round and stop him. But uh I think that, the dude showed that he was tough and he made it past the 7th round, you know.
hmm,
But the plan was to stop him in the 7th round because if you look at it, in the 2nd round, he let go of the gas. When he dropped him twice in the 2nd round, he started hitting the brakes. He
hmm,
started hitting the brakes and allowing the guy to cruise to the next round. You know what I'm saying? But a couple times he hit the brakes when he could have just mashed the gas. In the early, I'm gonna say the early 5 rounds, the first 5 rounds, especially when he dropped him again. He dropped him again in the 5th.
yeah,
He dropped him twice in the 2nd, and he dropped him again in the 5th. When he dropped him again, he kind of started hitting the brakes again. But
word.
but the guy started coming. You know what I'm saying? The guy
Yeah, he was
started
still
coming
throwing
to
them
him.
punches. Yeah, he was still throwing them punches. And the thing about it was like, Gary had used the thing in the offense for those first 4 rounds, and then like scale back a little bit, try to work on the defense, the movement, reflexes, try to slip a number of those punches. And you see like that one time that he was in the corner slipping punches and then just, pot shotting and scoring, while slipping the punches in the corner.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So he did have
Yeah.
all that going down. So it was good on his part. Gonna add another one of our guys here from the DMV area. He was out there for the weigh-in thing for the Jeter Promotions card coming up tomorrow. It's our guy Smack Like That, man. Smack Like That checking in. We talking about the whole joint with Gary Russell Jr., man. What you think of his performance?
I mean, for that guy to be 3 years out, I mean, it speaks for itself, like how him and his whole team, which are literally family, uh, like they're literally blood related. They eat, breathe, and sleep boxing, and it shows that it's a reason why his brother Gary Antoine has him in his corner all the time, and why he's good at what he's done, and what some people even say people ducked him for so many years or whatever. So hey, that lets you know that ring rust different for some people. I didn't see too much ring rust with him. Granted, I'm not saying that he fought like the top of the top guy, but at the same time, for him to still get out the ring for 3 years and not fight a professional fight, but you can tell that Young has still been getting busy for him to have a performance like that.
Yeah, word, man. So it was good on his part. Like I said, to like he always stays in the gym. Like me and Will connected. See, man, he always stays in the gym. So that kind of like shows like what he been doing as far as like staying sharp or whatever it is. It was just him having that in ring experience was just the main difference right there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know you and Will connected. Y'all stay, in tune with the Russells. So, I mean, it probably ain't surprising to
Hey.
y'all to see him perform the way he did.
Yeah, now I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like G stay in the ring like all year round, Like
Hmm.
he stays in the gym all he don't it's really like it's no time off for him, you know what I'm saying? And then he do good when he, you know what I'm saying, when he taking care of yeah, he taking care of 8 kids,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He taking care of 8 kids, five well, seven live with him, like, you know what I'm saying? Two of his brother kids and then five of his live with him. Only one don't live with him. So he's taking care of 7 kids, every day. And then, you know what I'm saying, he got two of them in boxing. He got the two boys. Uh, he got the two. Well, he got his two boys, and he got his brother, one of his brother's sons, in boxing. So he got three of them that's in the gym, and one of them just had their first amateur fight.
Yep.
So yeah, so and he did good. He like it's just in they bloodline. I ain't gonna lie. Like, 'cause the son went and got in the gym. I mean, got in the ring. He looked like he been boxing for years.
Word. Yeah, I ended up missing that joint, man. Actually, right now I just was checking the joint out with the zone joint. So they got Maximus Garland there with the decision win over Morgan Griggy in that pink slip match. So big ups on him for getting that there. So he's gonna be back over here at the Hillcrest Gym and all of that to like kind of like continue his career. So he'll probably have him on another OTX card there in the future on that front. So I mean, I saw him there. He was, before y'all got on, he was landing like a lot of lead right hands against the southpaw. And even though the guy was taller than him, the southpaw dude, like he wasn't really using his jab like that. So like Garland was really like landing a number of power shots over the course of the 6 rounds to get the win here on the decision. You know what I mean? So shout out to him on that front, man. But back to the joint there with Gary Russell Jr. there, well connected. What do you see next for Gary Russell Jr.?
Well, of course he want the Lamont fight. Uh, yeah, he want the Lamont fight, but he basically saying he'll take any champion that wants to 135. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
know that. Yeah, he trying to take any champion at 130 or 135.
Yeah, because he was like he went into that weigh-in joint there where he was like at 131, right?
Yeah, 131. The dude actually said it's another thing. People want the dude came in. Uh, they supposed to fight at 133. The dude came in at what was it? 137 at first or
Yeah,
138?
yeah.
He came in at 138 at first, and then he went and lost like a point something. So he
Mm-hmm.
came in at 137. He came in at they supposed to fight at 133. And G came in at 131. He came in at 137.3 or something like that. So he
Mm-hmm.
came in at actually 6 pounds on at the weigh-in. He was 6 pounds heavier than G. So uh on fight night, I think he came in at like fight night. He came in at like 148.
Oh, this is going in and out or something. Hold up.
G was like 138
Oh, 138.
or 137 point something. Yeah, G came in at on fight night. G came in at 137 point something. He came in at 148. So he came in there almost 11 pounds heavier than Gary.
Yeah. And Gary was still able to stop him on that joint, man. About to add another one here on the DMV Boxing Network show, man. Checking in is brother Smitty here in the building, man. What's going on?
What's up with y'all? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
What's up with you? No, what's up, baby?
Yeah,
What's going
man.
on?
Man, I'm just watching the joint with the OTX, man. Just seen Garland get that win, man, by decision, man. He was executed, man. I wanted to see what was going on with that because that was like a loser leaves town match or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like win or go home type of joint. And he was able to get the decision win. So you're gonna see him back on OTX here later this year on that. So good job on him on that front, man. You always talking about the joint there with Gary Russell Jr. last weekend, man. What
Yeah, I
do
was
you think of
listening.
his performance?
Yeah, I was listening. I liked it. Gary, when I had went up there and I had seen him a couple 2 weeks or a week before they went to get ready for the fight. Gary said he was gonna do this. He said, "Listen, bro, I'm about to knock this thing out." I'm like, "All right, you've been gone for three years, bro." He said, "Bro, I'm about to get him out of there." So I'm watching it. I seen him in the first two rounds. I'm like, okay, he looking good. Let me make sure there's not just no adrenaline. I looked like he was starting to gas out. Then he picked up his energy right back again. I was like, oh nah, Gary, he still got it. But that, like y'all was saying, that comes from though staying in the gym, staying in shape, not just being inactive for 3 years and just living life and then deciding to say, oh, I'm just want to jump back in here and get a quick check or two. No, that's from you staying busy, staying active in the gym, staying involved, knowing what you got going with boxing, seeing what's going on, and then making sure you still working on your game. And he looked good, even though his shoulder, like he admitted, I think it was what was it, either on the weigh-in or the press conference day, one of them 2 days, he admitted, he said, I know my shoulder will never be back to 100%. That's just how shoulder injuries are. But I just want to make sure that I'm able to still use my shoulder the way I was, though. And he looked like his shoulder, he could still use it.
Yeah, he was able to,
He
move
used
in
the
and
hurt shoulder. He
You
used
said,
the hurt
wasn't it?
shoulder more than he used the other arm.
That's why I said it looked like that shoulder
You
looked
heard me?
like he was back. Yeah, I heard you. Look like that's why I said it looked like his shoulder looked like it was at least functioning the way it was before he stepped away for these last couple years.
Man, it actually looked better than his last fight. Like his shoulder looked better than the fight me for Mykal.
and he still beat Mexile, dog. Man, they took that fight from him, bro. They took that fight from him. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to see what they got next out there for Gary Russell Jr. man, because I want to see him right back. It's like you was talking about well connected. They usually say like greatest performance and all that type of stuff, man. I ain't give him a grade, but I just told him like he executed very well on them joints. You know what I mean? Especially on defense, because that's what I was looking for on this front was the defense part. Because sometimes they talk about the offense. A lot of times the offense really don't slip. It's like the defense and the reflexes is the one that you got to look out for. So that was my joint. As long as he was as sharp as possible with the defense, then I'm like, okay, yeah, he's all the way back on that front. You know what I mean? Smack like that, yo. You got some additional to it?
No, I basically second all the things y'all was saying. Like even with the Max Sile fight, like you said, I definitely think it was a very close fight, but I definitely had Gary Russell edging that one. But I mean, obviously, if he would have told the doctor when they asked could he finish it or whatever, you could tell that he did something to his shoulder. But him being the type of boxer that he is, he not gonna sit there and say yeah, because then that probably would have went to the cards then. So for him to finish the way he did, and I've had 3 shoulder surgeries, right? That was not sports related, and I've had 3 shoulder surgeries, and they always tell you, yeah, like Well Connected said. I think Well Connected said it, or Butchercom said it, but yeah, your shoulder's never the same. So for him to still do what he did, I mean, just shows the tenacity and the dog and the warrior in him, and a true student of the game, even though he's been in the game for quite a while and could definitely, excuse me, run laps around some of the boxers that are in there today. For him to still be as sharp as he is, I mean, it's just a great thing to be able to watch that.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, he was able to, properly execute. Like I said, when he was throwing those 5 and 6 punch combinations there earlier, it was like, oh man, you already see the speed is right there with him and stuff like that. So that's a thing that I wanted to see if he would be able to execute that. And then from that point, it was like almost smooth sailing, because sometimes you did see like Hugo or Ugo Castaneda be able to execute there with his offense, but it didn't really like affect Gary Russell and what he had to do. So he kind of took it easy for a couple rounds, and then he just stepped it up. And then in the 10th round, they just said, you know what, just wrap it up and just end them and take them out. And then that body shot was just real brutal right there, man. That replay of that body shot was
crazy. On ball time. He was on ball time.
Yeah, exactly. So once Gary Russell did that, that was it. It was a wrap and all that type of stuff there. So definitely want to see what he's going to be doing next. And then once they get something set up, because I know we were talking about the thing there with Lamont Roach, but I'll table that here for later on, because we have some news about what Lamont Roach could do here later on down the line, because he of course is looking for something else there to happen, but it don't look all too well. Seeing here if I got Smitty back on here with us on the live joint here with the DMV Boxing Network show, man. So you back with us, Smitty?
Yeah, I'm back with y'all. My bad on there. I'm back.
Yeah. And I'm trying to see if I can get well connected back on this joint here. So yeah, well connected.
There we go, baby.
Yeah.
Where's Smitty go?
I'm right here. I ain't on my computer. That's why I'm on the phone. That's why.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I'm just looking to see what's going to be happening there with Gary Russell Jr. Here in the near future, and see what's up with if we could set him up in another fight, because I have like a potential thing that could happen with Gary Russell Jr. if they're able to get him back within or before the end of this year. So if all things kind of like fall into place, then maybe we could see a real big thing happening for Gary Russell Jr. later on down the line, man. Next on the docket, you had something there, well connected?
Yeah, I about to say, man, you asked them, they saying, I don't know. Man, I talk. I ain't gonna put that out there, because I'm
Word.
I talk to you about that though.
Yeah.
Face to face.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be able to catch up on that later on. But what we got tomorrow is joint with Jeter Promotions. You have like Immanuwel Aleem versus Demond Nicholson in the main event. Jeter Promotions, they had the joint there with the weigh-in today. But that whole thing with the weigh-in, it was kind of crazy there, because it looked like it wasn't starting on time, and I mean definitely not starting on time for what I was was talking about. But to have a lot of the local fighters on the card, like I said, Immanuwel Aleem versus Demond Nicholson in the main event. Mykal Fox is going to be on there. Ahmad Jones on the joint. Brandon Chambers, Nasheed Smith, and Malik Smalls, a number of the local guys on the card. So smack like that. You was out there for like the weigh-in. What did you see from like some of the fighters, seeing if they were ready for it tomorrow night?
It's gonna be DMV got a stack card. If you in the area, all I gotta say is you ain't got no ticket yet. You can still get a ticket. Hey, you don't want to miss this one. I mean, like you said, you got the rematch. That I was there for that fight. I think I was having an interview though, but cause I was outside and I was watching on a little monitor. But it's a very close fight. I don't know. I can't say who won on that one, but I was there and people was they weren't happy with that draw. So. And they both seemed like they wanted. They was on the, they was talking to each other at the weigh-in. Something was going on, and they were definitely jawing at each other while they were doing the weigh-ins. And all I can say is, for that fight, that's the main event, and that's for the WBC DMV belt. that they had made. I'm telling you, it's going down. It's a lot of hardware on the line, and neither one of them is trying to lay down. So I definitely think that's going to be. I mean, like you said, you got the co-main event. You got the Professor Mike Fox defending the. You got the belt, the UBA belt, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think it's the UBA belt.
UBO, yeah.
UBO, excuse me, UBO belt. Yeah, he's got that belt, and going against a guy out of town and out of the country, and he's fighting him. And all I can say is, Mike, what I'm saying, they definitely was talking, but Professor always professional with it. But hey, get ready, like they always say, class is in session. And Mike is definitely looking to get a W to come back from that Boachuk thing that some feel that Mike won that fight. You know what I'm saying? And but Boachuk being who maybe being the bigger name, and Mike fighting out of town. It just you never know what the judges are looking for. So I definitely had that fight pretty close. But so you got Mike doing the co-main event, then you got Mojo Jones fighting for the vacant belt and going against Ronell. And hey, if y'all never, I don't know if y'all ever seen. I think both y'all might have seen Mojo fight.
I was out there for one of the Jeter joints when he stopped.
So he's coming off unfortunately a loss. He went to the Riyadh season tournament back in April and ended up losing or whatever. Had to get 6 stitches in his head for a headbutt, but he said that wasn't, he didn't use that as an excuse of why he lost. And so he's fighting for a title. Him and the guy he's going against, they both got around the same record. I think his opponent might be 11-1 and Mojo might be 10-1, something like that. So you got that one. You got some people from I think Upton Boxing. Got a few younger guys on the card that's fighting in the lower weight classes. So it's a stacked card, and I was happy to see some of the people. So I seen one of the guys. I seen him fight for the first time at Hook Hall. I think was his professional debut. He was from Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny crew. So I think he's fighting again tomorrow. So it's a lot of fights. I think they did 21 physicals today. So it's a lot. It's going to be a lot of fights.
Damn fights. Damn, that's a lot of.
They say
fights.
6 p.m. open,
That's
7
odd.
p.m. starts.
It should be 22 or 20.
Thank you. That's what I thought. So I'm like, well, who not here to do that physical? So he might have did it later, but when the doctor made his announcement, he said 21. I'm like, somebody missing or somebody took one and they ain't fighting.
Yeah, that is an odd number.
Yeah, either way, it's gonna be a lot of fights.
Or it could be somebody got sent home already. They either canceled last minute.
Yeah.
Like remember with Camille Moten, his fight had already canceled. They still made him go through physical and weigh in and all that.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And his fight had already canceled. So that kind of made him look bad, like he couldn't make weight.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, what, did he make weight or something?
Nah, the whole time the fighter had already canceled. They already knew that ahead of time. So why would y'all still make him?
Go through all that.
Yeah, they don't understand how
that was
that
bad PR.
Yeah, about to say somebody should have been on top of that, especially with a name like Camille Moten.
Yeah, they didn't do a good job with that one. So they should have just had him just sit it out, man, and not even go through the whole physicals and the weigh-in and all that type of stuff. But yeah, I guess that's what was going on over there where you were at Maryland Live when they were doing the weigh-in and stuff like that. And they said I guess the weigh-in thing didn't start till about 1.5, 2 hours after the scheduled time. 3. Oh shit. Oh man.
Hey, at Maryland Live, 5 fighters canceled. You talking about what you talking about? You talking about the joint that already passed?
Nah, the joint. Oh no, we talking about the one for tomorrow.
I'm talking about Probot's doing this one too, right?
Nah, Jetter doing this one.
Okay, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I know which one you talking about. You talking about the one that had Larry Riccio in the morning.
Yeah, Larry Riccio. Man, a couple people. And Larry Riccio, man, his opponent stay canceled.
Yeah, he had the issue. What happened in Tennessee when he was supposed to fight?
Yeah, I don't know why. 3 fights and then got canceled.
Yeah, he posted on his social, his Instagram about Something happened with the one that was for Davis boxing that I was at that joint in Waldorf,
Oh, the
and
Wallow joint.
he was supposed to be on that, but he posted something, saying that he had just got out the hospital, I think the day of the weigh-in.
Damn, man. But they got supposedly he's scheduled for something in September, but I don't know like what that's gonna be on or whatnot. So well, I'll have to see if they is able to follow through on that joint with that fight card. But yeah, it'd be wild sometimes with these weigh-ins and the physicals and all that type of stuff there. And I guess with Gita, but even with the last one I was at, they were having that same thing going down, man. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo,
This
this
is
is
it'd be so.
wild.
It was. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not. I was just a fly on the wall. I was there. I got some pictures and some video, but I didn't post it. Because my phone had died. I didn't think I was gonna beat her that long, so I left my portable charger at home, and I didn't even take my other car. So I had my wife's car, and I didn't have my other charger with me, even my little iPhone charger. So I was like, dang, I just can't. I'm just short.
So, but
I'm
no,
just
I want to see Larry Riccio make it though, man,
I
because
do too. I do too.
he overcame more stuff than any fight I know. Like, I was, we was at the same spot together. If y'all,
Yeah, I get you.
you.
I get you. I get you.
and the spot we was at was one of the most serious spots that you can go to. You know what I'm saying? If you look it up, Whitey Bulger was murdered at this spot, right?
Oh, damn.
So yeah, so we was at that spot, and he went through some stuff, man.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of his YouTube videos and stuff. You're gonna be
Yeah,
telling some stories.
he had got stabbed real bad. You know what I'm saying? I seen that he had got shot. I didn't know that, but I know he had got stabbed real bad in there. You know what I'm saying? So he's over, and then he had nice little bit of time away. So he has been through some stuff, man. And to see a dude overcome all that and to actually become something, that'll be something special, man.
Yeah, because he had been out of the game for a long time before he returned in like last year. So
Yeah, it was like I think it was August of last year.
yeah, something like that.
At Hook Hall, that's the last time I saw him. That was the first
Oh,
time I
in
saw him
September.
fight.
It was September when he
September
had
at
his
Hook
last
Hall.
fight. Yeah.
And let me ask y'all something, Mike. Be totally honest. Do y'all think he had the mechanics to become something? Like,
I gotta get a little more familiar. I heard of Larry Riccio in his background story. That's why I knew what you was talking about. I gotta watch him some more before I can pass judge and say if he got the mechanics to actually get past the local level. I gotta watch him some more.
What about you? I know he fight at 147. So just think of 147-pound division. Do y'all think he has the mechanics, man, to compete with we can say the weakest champion at 147, Mario Barrios. Do y'all think he can?
Well, it's the truth. Barrios is, man, I don't even want to ban Barrios.
I can't even say Barrios the weakest champion. It's between him and Rody. Because if Rody just got elevated, I heard.
Yeah, Rolly once the new rankings come out, Rolly gonna be the champ. He gonna be the replacement champ for Boots.
Yeah. So Rolly might be a little bit worse than Mario Barrios. I don't know. I think Rolly probably can beat Mario Barrios on a good day though, on a good Rolly day, like how he came in at Ryan Garcia fight focus.
Right.
That Rolly can beat him, but that Rolly that fought against the old head, what's his name? Barbosa.
Barroso. Yeah. Yeah, that old dude.
That Mario Barrios can't beat him. I mean, not Mario Barrios. That Rolly can't beat Mario Barrios.
That Rolly can't beat. Yeah. That one. He definitely.
Yeah, I mean, Larry Riccio, do y'all think he could compare? I throw out a couple of names that ain't the bigger top dogs. Y'all think he could compare with like a Kenneth Sims, buddy out of Chicago?
Kenneth Sims, you ain't thought. Kenneth Sims was like the #1 contender for years. Like, he was taking step-aside money and some more stuff. So just because he didn't have a belt don't mean he ain't, top level.
No, Kenneth Sims is nice. he just yeah, like you said, he step aside. But Kenneth Sims nice, but I just threw him out there because he's not one of the champs and he's not one of the bigger names. So I said,
But Sims could beat Mario Bios.
absolutely. If Kenneth Sims next weekend pulls off his fight and Oscar can somehow get Al Heyman or one of them to say, hey, let's match Kenneth Sims up with Barrios, I'd bet on Kenneth Sims to walk away with that belt.
He was top rank. He was PBC.
Nah, he was Golden Boy.
He was Golden Boy.
Oh, so why you say Al Heyman then?
Because I'm saying Barrios with Al Heyman and PBC.
Oh, okay, Bios is okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be interesting if they try to match them two up. What about like Ricio? Like would you say like Ricio would compete with somebody like a Rashidi Ellis?
Yeah, that's another name I would say because he's at welterweight.
I like that.
I think Rashidi beats him like right now. Rashidi is kind of like, if you really look at it, Rashidi before he took that loss, he was ranked number 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He ranked number 7.
Rashidi was on his way to being a contender, getting that belt title shot.
Yeah, he's number 7 now. And one of the sanctioned bodies, I want to say the WBO. He's ranked 7 though. Well, Brian Norman got the WB what? Oh,
WBO.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he's ranked 7th in the WBO. So I think this is what I understand. How is Alexis Roker the number 1 contender for the WBO? He's ranked at almost every sanctioning body, except 1, and he's ranked in top 10 in every sanctioning body. Step 1. He ranked in top 15 in all the sanctioning bodies. How is that when we ain't seen Alexis Roker fight in years? When last time Alexis Roker fight? He fought recently? Look that up, JR.
Yeah.
I think 2023.
Because last time I know about Alexis Roker, he lost to
he had a draw.
He beat Blake Cobb and he lost.
He had
I think that was in 23, wasn't it?
No, it was December. He had a draw against Raul Curiel.
He had a draw?
Yeah.
And what about before that?
He beat Dominguez, and then lost it. Like he lost the Santian in 2023. You know, the dude that got knocked out by Brian Norman.
Yeah. Okay. So after he lost, you saw Giovanni Santillia. So look, before he lost to him, who he beat after that? What was that when he won the fight?
What, the joint after the Santian?
Yeah, Santillia.
He beat Frederick Lawson and this dude Santiago Dominguez.
All right, and what was that? So he got
that was a year ago when he beat that Dominguez dude.
That was in 24?
Yeah.
And when he beat Lawson, that was what? 23 or 4?
That was 24. That was March of 24.
Okay, so he got 2 wins and then a draw. Yeah, I mean, but still, how the fuck he's the number 1 contender? I don't understand because you took a vicious L. Didn't he get knocked out against Santana?
Hold on. I thought there was he got knocked out. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that fight. I was I know he got knocked out. That's how Santana got the fight for the belt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But this one's saying, that's why I say it's all about who you get back. It's no way you're supposed to come straight out and be the number 1 contender, and you got 2 wins and a draw. Like
2 wins in the draw. Yep. Like
you got a draw against who? Like you ain't top. That's top level competition.
Nope.
Because I can see you had a draw against a Shakur or Tank or something. I mean, where at 147, okay, you had a draw against Boots or somebody, but if you had a draw against a dude that ain't even ranked or the number 10 contender, how in the world if you come out and you look like that doesn't sound like a that boxing is the only sport. It's all about who you know. Like you can't be.
I'm about to say boxing is all about who you know or who you signed with. Like a lot of them dudes that be with Top Rank, and I'm even said I love Al. You'll never me and Source. We was just talking about it yesterday. How much I love Al for what he had to deal with just to get to where he at. But a lot of them dudes that be with Top Rank and PBC only be where they at because they with Top Rank and PBC.
That's true. That's true.
That joint that draw that he had with Curio, right? Raul Curio already had a fight.
Bro, PBC be y'all like just because you with PBC, man, PBC don't guarantee you no rank. Like I ain't even gonna lie. PBC is not the PBC is not the promotion company you want like sign with to get famous.
You a prospect? Your best bet is to go to a Matchroom, Golden Boy, or Top Rank. PBC is a top heavy place. PBC, like look at Boots. Boots should have been had a name, but he was with PBC for all them years. He stayed with them because he was getting promised fights that he never got.
He was not signed under PBC. He was under PBC umbrella. He's the Cameron Duncan.
He was Cameron Duncan. He had like a show.
I mean, yeah, it's like you said, that's Young Money, Cash Money. He's basically with somebody that signed with them. Yeah, that's it. But basically still.
Yeah, all that is he was under the umbrella. Like he was, but he wasn't an actual PBC fighter.
It was almost like he a subcontractor or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, this is how people feel. It's just like 50 Cent, right? I'm gonna be out. Like we're gonna go to the back end, right? This is why they say 50 Cent was the smartest rapper out of all of them, right? All right, 50 Cent signed a two-way deal, right? What he did was he signed an artist deal and then signed, but if he told them if he signed an artist deal, he had to get a distribution deal for G Unit, right? So listen, he signed on the Shady Aftermath Entertainment. So that means that a lot of people when he first started, he got to pay Eminem, Dre, and Jimmy Levine. But this is why he was smart. He got $1 million signing bonus for that, right? Then he turned around, got a distribution deal under Interscope for G Unit. So that means every G Unit. Dre and them only got. He only give. You heard me? You hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Right, so listen. Dre and them only got money off of his artist, his album. But when anything that was dropped on the G Unit, he only split with Jimmy Levine. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he got a distribution deal for G Unit, and every G Unit artist that dropped or G Unit album went straight in his pocket. Only Dre and got money off of the albums that he dropped as a solo project. So when you talk about boxing, you talk about like Cameron Duncan and you talk about TGB, Tom Brown, all of them are under PBC umbrella. So they're gonna consider you as that's like Drake, right? Drake was a young money artist, but he was under Cash Money. Mm-hmm. So when you put Cash Money artists, Drake still comes up right under the Cash Money umbrella. If you look under PBC fight, you gonna still see in it, but he's actually signed to Cameron Duncan. You got dudes that know what that signed to PBC, signed to Tom Brown, but people would think they signed to the PBC, but they're under Tom Brown, TGB.
Yeah. Because Tom Brown, the one that be putting up the events in the arenas and all that stuff. So it goes through TGB.
Yeah, Tom Brown is under PBC umbrella, but I can name a couple fighters that y'all probably didn't even know they was with TGB. Y'all probably thought they were PBC fighters.
Yeah, either through promotional they like manage with some of the guys that do have their fighters on PBC.
Because if you look at it, all right, so right now, a lot of guys that are with PBC, when they get these extensions and getting these deals now, they get them under TGB, but it's still saying PBC. But Al Heyman and them ain't giving out, they're not giving out no deals right now. Like, it's a lot of stuff that's going on.
Yeah, Al Heyman ain't giving out a bunch of deals. I done found out that Al not really giving out deals right now because I guess the thing with it. He going through. He got health issues and then also the shit involving their distribution. So he not really looking to sign nobody directly to him.
He lost his mother and his aunt.
Yeah.
He lost his mother and his aunt. So that's why he stepped away. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people is actually dealing with Tom Brown when they have issues and stuff. They're dealing with Tom Brown.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like dudes that we all know, they signed to Tom Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, you know what I'm talking about, Jay. I think I had a discussion with you before.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had a discussion before?
Oh, what was that?
Then we had a discussion before that certain people signed to Tom Brown that you thought was signed under Al Heyman.
Under Al Heyman, yeah, a couple of them fighters.
No, that's why they signed to Tom Brown now. Tom Brown giving everybody them deals.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I was saying like a lot of the times the fighters that be on these cards that usually are through PBC are because of Tom Brown. So because Tom Brown is promoter and he's a matchmaker.
Yeah.
So
but
yeah,
they can't be they can't be managers and promoters no more, right?
Yeah, you just said that though, because I know y'all. I don't know if y'all seen it. You know they over here talking about they proposing a change to the Ali Act.
Oh yeah, with the whole Dana White and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they trying to swerve that.
It's a famous popular fighter who we all know, right? People gotta look at the history, right? He was actually signed under Tom Brown. I mean, not Tom Brown. He was signed under Al Heyman. Al Heyman was his manager, right? There's a popular fighter that we all know.
I know who you're talking about.
He sued Al Heyman though. People don't even know this man sued Al Heyman, and that's how he really saw. He got a percentage of the PBC. So motherfuckers look at it like they was actually like partners or something, but he actually sued that man.
Yeah, I know that's why Al act the way he act towards a lot of dudes. If you ain't with him, he ain't with you.
Yeah, it's that's just like that Riyadh season, right? I broke that shit down. I broke it down to you, didn't I, JR? About the reason for it. Listen, Turkey Al-Sheikh is not losing no money. I don't know why people need to start reading about stuff instead of just making comments and going on these platforms, and they really ignorant to the facts and they don't know what's going on, so they just saying anything, right?
I think you said it on either Greg Hackett or a YSM joint too.
Yeah, I broke it down on Greg Hackett to try to educate people, right? So they make their money back regardless. That's why Turkey Al-Sheikh, we want them to fight over there because they gonna make 10 times. This is what I said. They're gonna make 10 times what they paid to the car.
Mhm.
Yeah, we talking about $1 billion, stuff like that. Like, do you know that since they started boxing over there, do you know that they have made $27.2 billion in revenue.
It's been what? It ain't been 2 years yet. It's about to be
It
2
ain't even.
years.
I'm about to just say it ain't even been 3 years.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
people don't know. See, Riot, it's not even called Riot, right? It's called GEA, Global Entertainment Agency. Riyadh is just a project. Riyadh is the capital of Saudi Arabia. So they named it Riyadh season because of the capital of Saudi Arabia, right? Riyadh, the reason why they started Riyadh season is because they was having terrorist attacks, right? And terrorist threats. So when they was having these terrorist attacks, these terrorist threats, right? They tried to come up with a way to generate money back into the city and make it a tourist attraction again. Boom. They first started with soccer. Turkey backed out of soccer because they was losing money. So they was losing money with the soccer stuff. So boom. Then they tried to do concerts. So the guy named Pitbull, he went over there and he had 700,000 people came in attendance. 700,000, right? All right, boom. After that, they had a terrorist threat or whatever, a bomb threat or some shit stuff, right? So now they like, all right, well, okay, well, now Turkey always was a boxing fan, so he said, let's try the boxing. He brought it to the board because Turkey is nothing but a council member on the board. He don't own it or nothing. He's just a council member of the board. But he runs.
General Entertainment Authority.
Yeah, he's the head of Global Entertainment Agency. He's the head of Global Entertainment Authority or Global Entertainment Agency. One of them.
It's General Entertainment Authority.
Okay, yeah, GEA though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so boom. The dude named he's not even the prime minister, so he's not the head of, you know what I'm saying? He's only the head of the board. He's not and the prime minister over there is worth like $28 billion. Turkey is only worth $2 billion. I mean, not.
Oh, you still on? I ain't hear him. I can't hear you. That
yeah, he cut out.
Yeah, it looked like it cut out. Yeah, hold on. That connected? Oh, I don't know. He was talking about the junk there with
Turkey.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can y'all hear me?
All right, so Turkey is the head of I said, what was that? Oh, so he's not the head of nothing, right? I mean, he's the head of the board. He don't run everything though. He's worth $2 billion. The prime minister is worth like $28 billion. You can look all this stuff up if you think it's not fact. So anyway, since they've been doing boxing, right? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Since they've been doing boxing, hotel sales has been up 210%, right? Like food and all that stuff being bought over there has been up 130%. They have made so much money generated back, and so that's where they get their money at. They get that money from when everybody visiting and you're buying, you're renting hotels, you're going to their they got an amusement park over there.
All that.
They got an amusement park over there, right? And you spending money at their amusement park. You buying food. All these things is how they make their money. It's how their money comes back. Like, so they make their money. So that's why, if y'all remember, it was a big thing with Shakur and them about Shakur. Remember Shakur said, man, he promised them 11
Yeah,
million
because he
in the
had it
second fight.
backwards. Because he had it backwards. Shakur thought he was gonna get that same amount no matter where he fought.
So look,
And then he fought. So when he tried to fight here in America, they paid him less. It was gonna give him less.
yeah. So
And
look,
that's when he went
that
on
was the
Twitter
thing.
geeking out and
Turkey,
shit.
see that was the thing, right? See, the thing was Turkey signed everybody to 3-fight deals, right?
Yep, he
They all
had
getting
T.O.
3-fight
orders.
deals. Why they getting them 3-fight deals is because one fight will be fought in America. The other 2 fights will be fought on the Riyadh Stadium. And why? You know what I'm saying? Why he offered 11 million? Because they make more money. Turkey and GEA makes more money when they fight over there. So you gotta look at it like they don't trip over back end money over there. That's why they be giving them a flat fee when they fight over there. They give them a straight flat fee.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't get no back end money when they fight over.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean that's the joint there where they got, you know, all the money up front, you know, and they show here right with the GA numbers with with all the events that they got going on, they show like how many people, you know, show up over there at Saudi Arabia for those events, you know, each year. You know, so it kind of like tells you like why they're trying to, you know, bring more people out there over to Saudi Arabia, because you'll be able to, you know, get the money that they're looking for as far as like the tourism and all of that. So
They're right. They try like Well Connected said. They trying to build their country back up from all when all them attacks was going on where they was at war.
yeah, yep.
And right now, if we being honest, in sports, NFL and NBA is always going to be a hot commodity. But they a hot commodity over here. Boxing right now is a real hot commodity. They're investing in it worldwide right now.
Mm-hmm. Like you see what's going on in Japan, you know what I mean? Of course, it had all this stuff going down in the UK. They've been having that happen, and then, you know, they just trying to see if they could get it, you know, continued in the US.
Hey, you got that? You got that thing in the middle of the screen?
Yeah.
Huh?
What the GA joint?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that's you. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Man. But yeah, they make way more money when they fight over there. So that's why they be trying to get them to fight over there. You know what I'm saying? Because but that's why they don't get.
What?
Y'all
They
heard
said,
me?
yeah.
They get a straight flat fee. They don't get no back end money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they make, you know what I'm saying? That's why he throwing out that's why he giving them big numbers. Like Turkey, you gotta look at it. They might pay about 40 million a car, right? They might pay about 40 million. Well, they gonna pay way more than that with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford and Bud gonna be way more than that. But man, did y'all hear? They got 20 fights. They got 20 fights on September for the Bud. Terrence Crawford and Canelo. They're gonna have
Yeah,
20
yeah, I heard
fights.
about that.
to be that many fights.
It start Thursday.
Yep.
Yep.
If,
So man, that whole 3-day joint, man, I have to. That'd be some type of marathon if they try to pull that off, man. But that's crazy to have like a 3-day
and
event.
it's gonna be in the daytime. It start early. So the main event, he said he want the main event to start like 3 o'clock or something like that. Like Canelo and Buzz will be fighting like 3 or 4 o'clock.
Oh hell no!
Yeah,
He
it's gonna
probably
be
doing
early.
that. He probably doing that. Well, shit. Because what time?
Because you know the UK and everywhere is an 8 hour
8 hour, yeah, at least
difference.
8. Yeah.
Well, it's 5 hours. It's 5 hours from Vegas, but it's 8 hours from the East Coast. I found that out because it's a junk called On the Radar. Have y'all heard about On the Radar? It's a boxing channel out the UK. It's a UK boxing channel, right? Boxing on the Radar. It's called Boxing on the Radar. they contact me to do an interview with Antoine Russell, and they were saying that it was crazy. I forgot what day they supposed to do the interview. It's supposed to be this week, so I don't know what they. I can't even remember. They never hit me again, but yeah, they were saying that they wanted to be 4 o'clock in the evening here. So 4 o'clock in the evening here is actually midnight there. He was saying it's an 8-hour difference.
And I'm trying to check the joint here for the tickets. Let me see if I got it on here, man. Like it's showing the tickets there, but you see like the time is like 3:30 though.
3:30.
Yep.
Yeah. I know it's supposed to be early. I know they said the main event was gonna be earlier. It's supposed to be start Thursday and with Bud and Canelo. But that's a lot of boxing right there. Like I don't even know if I'd be happy to see that or I don't want to see that, because you gotta look at it, man. When you that much boxing, man, during the day, man, you gotta definitely gotta get the schedule and find out who fight where, because it's a lot of fights you ain't gonna want to see, and there's gonna be some fights that you gonna want to catch.
Yeah.
That shit gonna be like March Madness.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be like March Madness. Yeah,
That's wild.
that's a good comparison.
Let me see, man.
Or like if y'all ever played basketball, like an AAU tournament.
Yep. Like an AAU tournament. That's exactly what it'd be like. Shit start at 8, 9 in the morning, and the last game be 8 at night.
Man, shit, if you fighting the YBOA tournament, so YBOA, that's the biggest AAU tournament in the world, right? The YBOA is in Orlando, Florida. Anybody that played basketball and really that's like in my or like in the 30s on up, played in the YBOA before. The YBOA is the biggest AAU tournament in the world. Like everybody that played the YBOA. It's in Orlando, Florida. Orlando, Florida hosts the biggest AAU tournament where you have teams from all over play in the YBOA. But anyway, I said to say that joint be starting like 6 in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the last game would be like 11 at night. We'll start at 11 at night. It'd be like 6 in the morning, it's like 11 at night. It'd be like the YBOA have like 200. It's 264 teams, right? It's 264 teams. You play the first round though is a qualification round. So the 264 teams, boom. That one, out of the 264 teams that won the first round, if you lose, you gone back home. So you might have flew all the way to Orlando and you lose the first round, you gone after that.
Yep.
Now, once you make it to the 132 teams, well, if you lose when it's 264 or 132 teams, you gone back home on the break. Out the 64 teams though, you got the winning bracket, the loser bracket. So you don't go straight home if you lose. Like if you make it to 64, if you win 2 games, you don't, you can fight your way back if you lose into the winning bracket.
Yeah. But I hope, man, they probably do something like the whole like how they did the sparring joints from a couple of weeks ago where they had like all them people sparring in New York City.
Yeah,
man, they might do the same joint here with that on like Thursday and Friday, man. That would be crazy, man. I wouldn't be able to do all that.
Yeah, 20
Someone said I won't be able to do all that. Nah.
20 fights, like you got, like you were saying, like eventually it gets to a point, like, you know what I'm saying, what captivates you, even when you live at a joint, you know what I'm saying, eventually the wildness wears off.
Yep. It's like, man, I don't want to be there for like that whole time, man. It's like, fans be like that anyway, man. You don't see them,
I done seen like, people get up and leave
Yeah,
even after you like, man, the main event too long away. I'm
there you
gone.
go. Yeah, they go up and leave, man. You know what I'm saying? They did that for what Canelo, not Canelo, but Crawford versus Madrimov, man. They pretty much left because they was like out there
Man, I was
too
so
damn
mad.
long.
I
Yeah,
was
I
so
remember
mad. I
that.
was
That
watching
shit
on
started
TV.
at like 5, 4.
Yeah, 4 o'clock. It
That
just started like 4 o'clock
joint
What's
and
up?
blew
then
me.
into like
Drive.
10:30.
Yeah, because I understand, but like Well Connected was saying, when it comes to the situation, right, Turkey, he's the CEO of entertainment over there, right? So of
Yeah,
course, him taking on these type of events brings money over there, and it brings a different type of money. So they have more. Their arenas are larger than ours, right? So and that's their entertainment. Like they were saying, Smitty was saying, basketball is big over here, football is big over here. But guess what? They got when they bring these top fighters that we watch all the time over there, they don't get to see them. Everybody and mama come out for that. So when you have that, of course they make their money. That's why they made it a big skeptical with the whole. They made a whole concert with Eminem. We like, yo, no disrespect to Eminem, right? All of us are
yeah,
probably around somewhat of the same age, probably 5 or 6 years difference. We all know how great Eminem is, but come on. No, like, come on. We waiting on Crawford versus Madrigal. We don't need a whole 30 to hour long performance from
right.
Eminem to get to the main event, Slim. But that's what they known for. They known for entertainment. When they
Yep,
have these big old sport things, they have the concerts in between them. We just not
yep,
used to that.
yep. I mean, they did it for that joint. They did it for the Anthony Joshua Daniel Dubois joint over there in the UK, and like a few of these other ones. And I'm like, man, you don't need to be doing all that. We just want to see the fights. We want to see a concert. We'll go see a concert. You feel me? So that's it. So it's either concert or fight. Not like both of them rolled into one. We don't need to do all that. So at least for the last thing that they did over in Queens, you ain't had no concerts, nothing. It was just all fights. That was it. Like they had 5 fights and that was it. Just 5 fights back to back to back. And once that was done, it was over. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they need to do over here. If they keep that type of format, then they'll be straight. So that's that. So that's
Yeah, I
that on
agree.
that part,
I
man.
agree.
Last joint, man. Gonna talk
What type of
about
format you talking about? With what the Crawford and Bud?
yeah.
I mean, Crawford and Bud. Crawford and Canelo.
Canelo, yeah. Hopefully they do it for that. You know what I mean? Just have all them fights back to back to back. Because you had to join the Queens, right? They were supposed to have 6 fights, but it ended up being 5 fights. And then starting at 6 o'clock, first fight, and then you had the joint with Morrell, and then the joint with Puello and Matias, and then the joint with Shakur Stevenson and Zepeda, and then the main event, and that was it. And everything was done by like 11:30. So
Where's Smitty go at?
yeah, I think he had dropped. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he had
drop.
dropped. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But man, that was like only the joint I had here so far, man. I'm trying to figure out like what's gonna happen here with Tank because it's supposed to have that trial date on the 29th?
He got a trial day on the 29th?
Something like that, a hearing or something.
I don't know. That's a question mark.
I
Yeah,
thought I think he probably go back in though, cause he violated.
yeah,
Yo,
probation joint.
he's still on probation. I thought he.
Nah, he's still on.
Mm.
Yeah, he's still on.
Yeah. That was my joint, man. I thought he was like still on it, so they gotta like have him go back to court because of all of that. So I'm like, if he got to
That's why
deal
they
with
canceled the
that,
fight.
yeah. Because once he had got arrested, man, that pretty much all but nixed anything happening August 16th. So
Yeah.
he trying to see if they could try to push it back maybe to October. But I'm like, man, I don't even know if he gonna fight in October,
I'm
bro.
thinking November.
November,
I've been telling people. I say if it happens, I'm thinking
man.
November.
Oh,
I
him and Roach.
Yeah, but if Roach fight soon, because Roach talking about he's still gonna fight somebody. So if he fights soon, it ain't gonna be November.
He need to fight. Ain't gonna be no who? Belt.
I say it won't be November. He won't fight.
Oh,
Like
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
they ain't
he
gonna
won't
fight. They ain't
till
gonna fight that
November,
close
yeah.
together.
I mean, nah. If he fight August still, then he can still fight November.
You're right. You're right. Have to be closer to the end.
Yeah,
Yeah, in August.
nah. All they gotta do is that's for real. All they need is 60 days, but 60 to 90. It all depends on the abuse you take when you fight.
Yep, that's
In
true.
the
So I
fight.
was gonna say depend on who he fights too.
Yeah, but if
If you
they
don't
try
take
to,
no abuse,
you
you know what I'm
bet.
saying?
Who can he
Like,
fight? Who? So let's say Tank out the question. Who's Roach fighting?
he should fight. He should fight Gurry.
But not that fast of a turnaround though. Not by August.
No, I'm saying if he can fight Gurry. Well, what's this July? Now I don't even think Gurry can't fight unless it's at the end of August. It gotta be 30. You gotta do 30 days no activity.
Yeah, at least 30.
Yeah, because he just fought. So he
Mhm.
fought July 19th. So the next fight can't be until at least August 19th. Or after August 19th. That's a weekday. So August 23rd, he can fight.
Mhm. So
Y'all
maybe,
hear me?
yeah,
Y'all all right, good, my man.
yeah.
Smith
So
is.
Man, I was on the phone and the phone died, so I just said after it came, hooked up the MacBook real quick, set it on the station on the desk real quick.
yeah, yeah, man. I
I
don't
had the
know
Man,
if
MacBook
your
with me
ass
all day, so
crazy.
I ain't set up. Yeah, I know, man. I had
Hey,
it with me all day.
hey, JR,
yo,
you know Smitty hit me like 2 in the morning, right? This nigga Smitty hit me like 2 in the morning. I just came back from the. Matter of fact, it was like one something. We on the phone. I just came from the airport. We on the phone talking about Shakur.
hmm,
Yeah, we talked for like a good hour. I don't know what I was doing that night. I just said I'm about to call Well Connected, and we was on the phone for like an hour.
The first time he called me though, I ain't answer because I was going inside the airport to grab the bag. I grabbed the wrong bag,
mm.
and I wound up calling him back. We was on the phone like 2 something in the morning. I'm charging my card, and he helped my time go by fast while I was charging my card.
Damn, yeah, man. It was like, yeah, y'all was like talking about Shakur, man. I'm like, damn, yeah, bro, gonna be what it is? He gonna be at like on the shelf for the rest of the year. He said he gonna be on the shelf for the rest of the year.
Who Shakur?
Yeah. Shakur ain't fighting again until at least February. He said next year. He messed his hand, and it showed up.
Mm.
So with that being on the table of him messing his hands up, right? And obviously people call them pillow hands, whatever they want to call them, right? Uh, what does that say for Shakur, like moving forward
What you mean?
as the guy, right? To beat. Everybody said, okay, Shakur is the guy, right? People were saying Devin Haney was the guy until Devin Haney wasn't the guy anymore. So now people saying Shakur's the guy. But if Shakur keeps having these injuries, he only fighting.
Well, he had the 2 fights this year at the very least, but like to have the fight
And
against Tater,
together.
you know, he would have been able to have one more fight this year if he, was able to get through that whole fight like unscathed. But now, given that he says he got these injuries and said, hey, maybe I ain't gonna be back until February of next year, then now what are they gonna say about the lightweight division right now? You know what I mean? It's like,
Why don't nobody talk about fighting old boy? What's his name?
Ooh,
That for man, what's the old boy name? Got the other belt. Uh you got Shakur, you got Tank. The other one got vacated
Raymond
by
Murtai is the only one with the
Mortai. Why nobody talk about fighting him?
because they trying to do the fight between him and Andy Cruz.
And he's a regular champion, right?
Andy
I
Cruz,
think he
nah,
got
he was
voted up for
the
that
number
IBF.
one.
Raymond Mortai is a regular champion, right?
Not just for IBF because they elevated him since Lomachenko retired.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's the regular champion. So why nobody talk about fighting him?
Well, they try to, like I said, they trying to do the they try to make it for Riyadh season.
He ain't no boogeyman of the division. He definitely ain't no boogeyman.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like it's saying out here, man. They said like the fight once targeted for Riyadh season show will soon be available to the highest bidder. So I guess they waiting for a purse bid on it. It says deal can still be reached even after a purse bid hearing is formally ordered. So they got to wait on that date for the purse bid. Yeah, I don't know, like, you know, when the IBF said it was supposed to happen, though. So, hey, that's the thing. You just got to wait on that.
Hey, you think Remy Mykal beat any of the other champions?
No.
No.
I don't even think if Abdullah Mason get that other belt, I don't think he can beat Abdullah.
I don't think he could beat Abdullah either. You know, so he like the one that, you know, people will try to go after to see if they can get that belt. So that's why
one still need to try to go at.
You think he can beat Lamont?
No.
I don't see it.
So rank the 135-pound division.
All right. So right now, since he got a top 5 win, currently it's Shakur #1.
I'm talking how you rank it. Don't go by no ESPN. None of that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So you beat a guy that's undefeated, that was like #1 in like all these sanctioning bodies, and you basically like win like 10 rounds to 2. That makes you like the top guy at lightweight right now. So
he ain't win no 10 rounds to 2.
I had 8-4.
Yeah, 8-4. I give him 8-4. 10 to 2 though.
10 to 2.
No, sir. That's some favoritism type stuff right there.
He told me this yesterday too. Well connected.
10 to 2.
He said, "Man, I had 10 to 2."
But man, I picked it to be 10 rounds to 2 in favor of Shakur Stevenson before the fight was even gonna happen. Before the fight was happening, because I knew like Shakur was just gonna make it look like he gonna be coasting through the whole fight.
Nah, I believe that the first 6 rounds, I believe they split 3-3.
Word?
Yeah, I believe that the second half of the fight. I believe that the second half of the fight, Shakur, you know, because Shakur said he came alive the second half of the fight. He said it himself.
Man, them first few rounds when he was piecing up Williams Zepeda, I was like, man, I didn't even know if this fight was gonna go to full 12. He was like tagging him with them 1-2s.
He started getting out on the second half for real.
I thought he took it easy in the second half of the fight. But it was like what Oscar saying, man, he thought that Zepeda was winning. And what it was when they said Devin Haney was talking to the corner of William Zepeda, and he said like it was like after 9 rounds, they thought that he was up 6 rounds to 3. I was like, y'all bugging. Y'all is bugging. If you thought William Zepeda had 6 rounds from Shakur out of the first 9 rounds, that was insane, bro. So I got Shakur, Tank, and then that's the thing. Who you put at number 3? Because like the lightweight division, they like a lot of those contenders have basically left, man. You got, Keyshawn left,
Do you put Schofield? Do you put Schofield
in the top 5?
Top 5.
Top 5?
Schofield? Are you crazy?
My top 5, I got Shakur, Tank, Abdullah, Lamont, and I'll put Raymond Mykal. I give him the respect that they got that belt. I'll say he's 5. Now Schofield Jr.
All right.
He might be 6'6" to me.
I don't know.
Where you got him at? I got him at 6 now that I'm running off that ran off the names.
You said you had I give Edwin De Los Santos the respect of being at least up there.
I don't even know where he at.
That's I
That's
gotta
what I'm
see.
saying. I would have put De Los Santos before Schofield, but I just ain't seen him in 2 years now. Albeit it wasn't his fault. Keyshawn pulled that stunt down there in Norfolk, but I still ain't seen him. Like he could have had a fight scheduled since then. That was June. We almost in August now.
Yeah, they could have put him. Yeah, they could have put him in another fight. What if he still is at 135 and he fought like a Lamont Roach?
Who?
Edwin De Los Santos?
Edwin.
Now that is an interesting fight.
I was about to say, yeah.
If Edwin still got the win that he had before the whole injuries.
Now, I don't know where Edwin is at right now because he split from Samson Boxing after that whole thing with the Keyshawn.
Yeah,
but if he was still with Samson, then I would say that would be a possible fight.
Yeah,
because I don't know if he was Samson.
Hey, somebody pull up the 130. Somebody pull up the 135-pound division, and because there's somebody we missing too.
All right, so I'm gonna pull this joint up. Right?
Farmer's still there, but he got 9 losses, and he coming off.
We ain't put no Tanner Farmer, no top 5. He just got knocked out.
I'm saying, I'm trying to figure out who that 135 that we missing.
All right, so boom, so he got
Andy Cruz. That's who they say, Andy Cruz.
All right, why the fuck they got Abdullayev? Like, who the fuck? Nah, man. So they got Abdullayev. This damn thing got Abdullayev above Andy Cruz and Floyd Schofield.
That's why Nook said. That's why he said don't go off with no damn ESPN or Ring Magazine. Go off what you go off with your eyes.
Like Andy Cruz got to be like they're running like.
Okay. Y'all want to hear mine?
All right.
Hold on, before you say yours connected, I might have to actually agree with you. Junior might drop to 7 because I didn't say Andy Cruz. I gave Raymond Machala his respect because he's the champ. So you technically have to put him in the top 5 until someone knocked him off of it. But
so y'all want to hear mine?
Andy is above Schofield Jr. to me.
All right, so look, number one, I'm gonna go Tank and Shakur as a tie.
Yeah, I don't know who to but I don't care nothing about no draw with Lamont. I don't care nothing about Zapata. I still got them as a draw.
Look, so I'm going Tank and Shakur as a tie, right? I'm gonna go. That's number one. That's the number one. Number two, I'm gonna go Abdullah Mason. Well, how they do it? You usually got drop down to 3 because if they want it, both of them are tied.
Yeah.
All right, number 3, I'm gonna go with Abdullah Mason, right?
Okay.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with number 4. So I said Tank and Shakur tie. Abdullah. I said Abdullah. What 3? All right.
Yeah.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with William Zapata. Yeah, I go with William Zapata. I believe that with his activity, I believe a lot of people still can't beat him.
I agree with that.
Number 5, I'm gonna go with. Number 5, I'm going with Andy Cruz.
Oh, you got Andy over Lamont. Okay.
Yeah, number 5, I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Matter of fact, number 5, I got another tie. I got Andy Cruz and Lamont as a tie.
Okay.
At number 5, right? And being though Lamont is more accomplished and stuff, I gotta give Lamont the edge. So I'm gonna give Lamont number 5.
Lamont still technically the world champ at 130 until he finally decided.
But we talking about 135 though. But I'm still giving more accomplished. So I'm gonna give Lamont number 5, right? I'm gonna give Andy Cruz number 6. I'm gonna give number 7. I'm gonna go with that's when I might go with. I'm gonna go with Schofield.
That's why I said I moved him to 6 to 7.
No. I can't. I gotta get number 7. I gotta give Franklin. I gotta give De Los Santos number 7.
I'm about to say Frank Martin. I'm about to say Frank
No.
finally moved up to 140.
I'm gonna give De Los Santos, and for real, for Isaac Cruz will be going back down, so I might have to put Isaac Cruz up in there and throw him at.
What about Ryo? Because Ryo fumbled the bag. Listen, I know you gonna say, because I agree, he got his ass whooped by Twan. But what I'm saying is this: it's still funny with me with Ryo. Remember after the Lomachenko deal fell through for Tank, their next deal was for Ryo. Ryo told them, "No, I don't see the point of coming to 135 to fight you, and I'm the champ here at 140. If you want to fight me, you come up here." So they said, "All right, we gonna move on." They went to the Lamont, right? Fast forward, they get on the same card. Ryo get his ass whooped from round 2 to 12, lose his belt, then says, "I'm going to come back down to 135."
Listen. Look, right now they don't have him. They don't have him on there in the rankings, so we don't know what he's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Isaac Cruz. But if we put Ryo in there, then I gotta start it over there. I gotta start over. Hold
I think that after they fought, his trainer said it.
So look, if I put Ryo in there, then boom, I gotta put Isaac Cruz in there. So I'm gonna have to go with who I just had at number 6.
6.
All right, let me start.
You had Roach and
5, 6 with Lamont and Andy.
And Andy at 5.
All right. No, I had Lamont at 5, and I had Lamont. So I'm gonna go with number 5. Number 5, I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go with number 5. I'm gonna have to go with Isaac Pitbull Cruz. 5, I'm going Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
But do that 140.
No, he's going back down though. He's going back down.
No, he got a WBO.
He going back down?
WBC
That's what they said.
Why?
Yeah, I thought he was 140.
At 140.
They said, because people said that out Vegas that he was going down.
So he gonna have a WBC interim belt at 140, and then go back down to lightweight. So if they plan on doing that, I gotta. What the hell?
All right, so look, we got. I'm gonna go with Isaac. I mean, well, we don't count Isaac, and we say Ryo moved up, so I'm gonna go with Ryo at. I'm gonna go with Lamont. Man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with Lamont at number 5. I'm gonna go with Ryo at number 6. I'm gonna go with Andy Cruz at number 7. And that's only, like I said, because we cannot throw him out there, Andy Cruz, and he ain't been in no big fight. Like, we just going by names. Like, just because your name Andy Cruz, we gonna put you high. Like, that ain't fair.
It ain't fair. And he only got 6 fights, so it ain't fair.
Yeah, you only got 6. Yep.
Yeah, so we ain't putting on. I ain't putting on
Andy. You put Lamont before Andy Cruz at 5.
I put Lamont at number 5. I'm putting Ryo at number 6. I'm putting Andy Cruz at 7. I'm putting Floyd Schofield at number 8.
I will put Schofield.
Now that we think of that, that's crazy, because I remember a month after that fight with Twan, his trainers came out and said it. Now, albeit you is right, because we didn't see trainers say something, the fighters renege, but I do think he's going down. And if he is going down, I might have to, because Ryo accomplished more at 135 than Schofield has. So yeah.
I put Ryo. I put Ryo at 6. I put Andy Cruz at 7. I put Schofield. I put Schofield at 8. No. Hold up. Nah, let me stop that. I'm gonna stop it. Let me start. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. Back over.
1 and 2. You can't decide.
Look, Tank Shakur tied at 1 and 2, right? So now we go to 3. 3, I'm going with Dula.
Yeah.
Number four, I'm going with Williams Zepeda, right?
Yeah.
Number 5, you had Lamont.
No, number 5, I'm going with Raymond Mortala, just because he's a
Raymond Mortala.
champion. Yeah, number
Okay.
6, I'm going with Lamont. Right? 6, I'm going with Lamont.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, I'm going with I'm going with 7, I'm going with Edwin De Los Santos.
Oh, okay.
8, I'm going with Rayo. 9, I'm going with Andy Cruz. And number 10, my last, I'm going with Floyd Schofield.
Mm.
That's
All
my
right.
10. That's my 10, just like that.
All right.
I gave you 5, but so that's my 5. I said Tank, Shakur, Tank. I still put Tank 1 because 1, I don't care nothing about no draw with Lamont. Lamont's a hell of a fighter. We all said it before that fight. When the fight was announced, we was all like, yeah, this could go left. Tank not focused. And even if he is focused, there's still gonna be a fight for him. 1, I got Tank. 2, I got Shakur. 3, I got Abdullah. 4, I'm gonna still keep Lamont there. 5, because I think if he fight Raymond Mortaya, I think Lamont could edge that out. I know Styles make fights, but I think he can edge that out. Right? Raymond Mortaya, no disrespect to him, but I think out of all the champs, he's the weak link right now. So I think Lamont edges him out. 5, I put him in. Now, when we go to my bottom half, my 6, I want to put Edwin De Los Santos, but like I just said, I ain't seen a man fight since that Shakur fight.
Yeah, it's 2023, man.
Yeah, I can't put him in that top 6. I give him, he in the top 10, I'll say that, but I can't put him in the top 6. 6, I'll probably put Williams Zepeda because I got to drop him down because he lost. 7, I still give Floyd Schofield.
That
7.
ain't fair though. That ain't fair. You drop down just because he lost. Because look who he lost to. It's like, bro, it's like college basketball though. Like you gotta look at the strength of schedule. Strength of schedule. He lost to the number 1 or 2, arguably number 1 or 2 lightweight in division. So
only reason why I say he dropped down 1 spot is because he lost. I'll give Raymond Mortaya
yeah,
the fact that he moved up 1 spot above him just because Williams and Zepeda lost. Now, if they fought, Williams and Zepeda could technically beat him because of his activity. That activity, I don't care if you a power.
see, you wanted the Mayweather act, man. You wanted that Mayweather act, man.
Don't throw me under that Mayweather act. You know me.
What y'all think? He under the Mayweather act, y'all?
A loss don't dictate a fighter's career. JR know that. I get into
Well,
it.
then how you drop him down there? That's like, okay, if that's the case, hold up. This I want to get out. I'm gonna jump off the subject real quick. I'm gonna jump. I'm still on the subject, but I'm gonna jump to another division, right? Give me the number 1 super middleweight right now.
That's 168 super middleweight Canelo.
Okay, he got 2 losses though and 2 draws.
That's what I'm about to
So
say.
how you put him number 1 with 2 losses and 2 draws, but you drop this man down?
Because his first loss came to arguably the greatest or one of the top. He on Mount Rushmore. He not my greatest boxer of all time, but he on Mount Rushmore. Then the second loss came to arguably the most skillful lightweight fighter in this generation, Bivol.
Light heavyweight. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So Williams Zepeda arguably lost to the best or second best lightweight in the division, and he's one of the most skillful fighters in this generation.
He is. But I said this, right? I'm gonna answer your question about the Mayweather.
Hey, is he contradicting himself, y'all?
No, hear me out. Let me explain. Let me cook it real quick. A loss don't mean shit to me. I ain't one of them dudes that count fighters out. I hate that whole, I don't want to fight because I don't want to lose my I hate that bullshit about this era of boxing. Because that's why we don't see these niggas fight. I hate that shit that shit makes me cringe. How
you drop him down then? How you drop him down then?
I dropped him down because I gotta be fair to Raymond Mortaya because he won his last fight and he's the champ. Zepeda lost his last fight.
So you about to put Lamont over top of a lot of guys who Lamont lost. Lamont got a loss.
Lamont gave arguably the best lightweight overall.
But it don't matter. That was a draw. What I'm saying is,
I can't say that if it's a draw. Now, if it's a loss, it's a loss. But it was a draw, so I can't go with that.
That's what
I'm saying that was a draw, and then he didn't win. He was a draw, and he has a loss. But you put him over top of a lot of undefeated fighters. So how you drop Williams and Pater down?
He didn't win, but he didn't lose either.
He didn't win,
but you just said, but you but you said Canelo lost to one of the
exactly.
So Williams and Pater lost to,
but exactly. Canelo didn't lose in his weight class. Canelo lost moving up in weight.
Man, he lost to Mayweather. He lost to Mayweather.
Wait,
up.
Well, hold up, though. The thing with Canelo, right? One, he lost to Bivol at light heavyweight. Two,
okay.
He's
now watch this.
Wait. He's had multiple fights at super middleweight since his loss to Bivol and won those. So
okay,
you would put him at super middleweight. You would put him over above all of those guys at super middleweight. Because are you going to put someone like a Christian and Billy or a Lester Martinez or
no? See, the point I was making was. He said he put Williams and Pater. He dropped Williams and Pater because Williams and Pater lost, right? Now,
one spot.
What I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying. You can't look at that, right? Because he lost to arguably number 1 or 2 lightweight in the division who would have beat everybody right there. You name it, except maybe that Tank. He would have beat all them dudes who you about to rank. So just because he fought him, he dared to be great, and he fought him. You drop him down, but you gonna tell me that you put Lamont high, right? No, we ain't set tripping. Like we all mess with Lamont. You know what I'm saying? I talk to his father almost every day. JR knows this. I talk to his father almost every day. However, we gotta be fair though. Lamont has a loss and a draw.
2 draws.
Yeah, he has 2 draws and a loss. So how do you rank him high? But you say you drop Williams and Pater down, who we both know Williams and Pater probably will beat out of the top 10 lightweights. He probably will beat all but maybe 3. Maybe
at least 6 or 7 of them.
Yes,
all but maybe 3, 4 at the most.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Williams and Pater beat everybody in the lightweight division other than Tank and Shakur.
That's why I said, man, I love
and I love Abdullah Mason, but Abdullah Mason ain't beating no Williams and Pater.
What?
Not right now. Abdullah Mason doesn't beat Williams and Pater right now.
Abdullah got to do a little bit more. He needs a little bit more resume.
Well connected treating Williams and Pater like the Alabama Crimson Tide football team.
Nah, I'm saying that.
No, he making sense though. He making sense though.
I gotta side with him. Y'all acting like Williams and Pater is not like he's just a bum. Shakur had to go in his tool bag to beat this man.
I just said he just dropped 1 spot to me because I have to still give him the loss.
But hold up, you got him ranked at what? Number what?
I had him ranked at number 5.
So you got him ranked at 5. So you saying it's 4 lightweights that's better than Williams and Pater.
So you had him at 6 and you moved him to 7.
No, I didn't. No, I had him at 6. Because remember I said I had
what? So you telling me it's 6 lightweights better than Williams and Pater?
Tank, Shakur, Abdullah. I say Lamont and Raymond Martella.
Man, listen.
I'm not getting him Raymond Martella.
I don't know.
I can't give him. No disrespect to the man who got the champ. He the champ. I get it, but I'm not giving him that one.
I'm not giving you. I'm not giving Raymond on my list.
I'm giving him the credit because he is the champ. That's why I give him the respect because he is the champ.
But we're not saying that. We saying your top lightweights, bro. We not saying what the paper says.
Oh, so take away the belt.
Yes, take away everything. We talking about skill set and everything. That's what we going by, bro.
Skill set, yeah. If we just doing skill set, yes. Raymond Martella slide his ass out, bring Williams and Pater in. I was under the impression I got to still give him his credit for the belt. So for the belt,
because look, I dropped. You see what Raymond Martella was what number 9 on my list.
Yeah, you had him down there low. You had him right above Schofield.
Yeah, like Schofield. I had Schofield as number 10.
You had
I had Andy Cruz as number 9. So I had Edwin Dos Santos as number 8.
Now you had Santos like number 6.
I had Santos number 8. I had I had Rayo at 8. I had Rayo at 8. I had Edwin Santos 7. I had him 7. I had Rayo Mortala at 6.
Go back because he keep saying
I had Lamont number 5. I had Lamont number 5. I had Williams Zepeda number 4. I only had 3 people over top of Williams Zepeda, and that's Tank, Shakur, and I had Abdullah. You know what I'm saying? Because I think overall, Abdullah has a deeper tool bag. I believe Abdullah will be better than Williams Zepeda. I just believe they fought like tomorrow.
They fought. No. I agree with that. If Abdullah fought Zepeda in November instead of boy from UK for the belt, Williams Zepeda could win that fight.
Yeah. I believe Williams Zepeda beats him right now, but I don't believe that maybe in a year or two, Abdullah will be better than Williams Zepeda.
I believe
that Abdullah, young man, and I believe that.
I'm gonna go on a controversial take. Given Zepeda's style,
put that up. You might got
given Zepeda's style. I say that Abdullah Mason could take him right now.
No.
Right now,
I don't think so.
And I like,
now.
I like Abdullah Mason, but
I don't think so.
I don't see it.
Man, hell no.
I don't see
See,
it.
the thing with Zepeda that has me iffy with him is that he's a volume guy. So it's not like he can hit with like power. You know what I'm saying? So
Man, what?
Overwhelm you.
Do you know accuracy and speed equals power?
Yeah, but does Williams Zepeda have speed?
Accuracy. He has a little speed. He shoot all quarter cut punches. He don't extend his punches. Now, if he extended his punches, he's not as fast. It's like Sabril Matias. Sabril Matias got speed with his punches when he throw quarter cut punches, but when he extended his punches, they're slow. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Like
than a Williams Zepeda.
Huh?
I'm more sold on a Sabril Matias than a Williams Zepeda when it comes to that style, though.
But they two different they're two different divisions, and Sabril Matias don't throw as many punches as Williams Zepeda. Like Williams Zepeda throw punches like a bantamweight.
Hey, what happened with that O'Shea fight? Did she win?
Huh?
Did O'Shea win? O'Shea Jones and trained with Ram?
He ain't fought yet. It's
O'Shea Foster? O'Shea Foster?
No, not
O'Shea Jones ain't fought yet.
The girl. The one that trained out of Philly, but she from Ohio.
Yeah, she ain't fought yet. They got Haven Brady on right now.
What Haven Brady? What Haven Brady doing? You know, I tried to mess with Haven Brady. You know, I interviewed him. I met him. I met him on Philly.
Yeah, wait till after this week, man. I tried to see if I train with him.
When I went out Philly, I bet him and interviewed him or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, he used to be out, training at home until he got with Bozy and them. So,
but he's not from Philly though. He from where he from?
Yeah, he's from Georgia.
Georgia, yep, he's from Georgia.
The only ones in that gym from Philly is Ishmo, Dennis Thompson, Boots, and Cool Boy. The rest of them is from.
Nah, they got a couple fighters from there. They got a white boy.
They got a couple. I'm talking about the ones that
you mean on a. Oh yeah, that everybody knows.
Yeah, this thing supposed to be 10 rounds. God damn. Nah,
yeah, they definitely got a few fighters, bro.
I fuck with Zepeda. And one thing about me, a loss don't dictate your career to me. I just dropped him one spot because I said he lost and I got to be fair to Raymond Matai. But since you said we just judging on skills, not accomplishments in that division, all right, he can stay in my top 5. But if I'm
you go back, you can put accomplishments too, but you can throw accomplishments in there. But I'm saying we going mainly off first skills. Like if they fight, who will win?
Because the activity, like I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm putting Raymond in my top 5 just off the belt. I'm not all the way sold on him.
That's what I'm saying. How you gonna do that? That means if we do the 100, so listen, if we do the 147-pound division, you telling me you gonna put Rayo in your top 4?
You said 147
or 140?
Rayo is 147. I mean, not Rayo, Broly.
Rolly?
You can put Rolly in your top 4.
Come on, stop the bullshit.
How? He got a belt. He got a belt though.
Yeah, but who was the 147?
That belt. I mean,
Bruh, you just said who had 147? Right. Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr.
He ain't officially fought at 147.
Brian Norman Jr. That's his division to lose.
But he's a 147-pounder fighter now though.
Yeah, Rolly is. He left 140 to go up to 147.
You got Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia at 147.
Now they did a catch weight.
Ryan Garcia fight at 147 now.
Yeah.
Oh, he do. But that last fight was a catch weight.
I know.
That was for the welterweight interim belt in welterweight or something. So I don't know, man.
What?
That jump for with Rolly and Ryan, that was for the interim belt.
You said intern? Oh yeah. I know that was for the that was for the intern 147. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So I'm like with Ryan and like Rolly being at 147, like where would they be ranked at? Because you were saying like Rolly would be because you said with accomplishments, Rolly would be like in the top 4 at 147. But just being honest, who's at 147 right now outside of Brian Norman? You got Devin Haney that just got in there.
Ryan Garcia
Rolly just got in there. You got Stanionis that used to have a belt.
Ryan Garcia.
You got
You keep skipping Ryan Garcia. I keep saying Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, but I already mentioned that. You got Karen Chikagian.
I said Ryan. You never said Ryan.
I said Ryan, man. Y'all check the tape. All
right, Speedy Ellis, Rashidi Ellis. Okay. Alexis Rocha.
We talked about Rocha.
Jose Ramirez.
Yeah,
Jose Ramirez.
Damn. But then who else after that?
Huh?
I'm like, who else after that? Like Jose Ramirez. What is it? That Lewis Crocker dude or something? Them UK dudes that they got. I talked about Karen Chikagian. That's pretty much mostly who I got there at welterweight. Blair the Flair, but who he gonna fight?
You said is he gonna fight?
When is he gonna fight?
I don't know, but he fight up there.
Definitely been a minute.
You got Sanchilin. There's Sanchilin you mentioned.
You can't never say that man's name.
I say Santillan. That's what they say, Santillan. They say Giovanni Santillan.
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 Yeah, that's what it is, Santillan.
Well, they got him up there too, man. But I don't know, man.
Nah, it's some other people we missing though. Put 140. Mario Barrios, yeah. Pacquiao back.
Well, Pacquiao back. He got Brian Norman Jr.
That's Brian Norman division until he it's his to lose right now to me. It's Brian Norman to lose.
Why you say that?
I personally feel like he the best in that division.
Oh, right? You got Stan Jonas.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Still a tough fighter, and I still like him to bounce back, depending on what's his next fight.
Yeah, Stan Jonas, Kenneth Shams.
We got to see what he do on August 2nd. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting. That's gonna be a pretty interesting division then. So hey, you'll see how that whole thing sort itself out, man. What is it, man? It's about 2 hours on the discussion, man. About to watch the rest of this joint with Haven Brady Jr. on OTX. Right,
154-pound division.
Right now, who is at the top? I got Pandora right now.
154-pound. So let me ask you this: what y'all think is the top 2 divisions right now?
Overall, top 2 divisions.
Overall, what two? What's it? Yeah, what's the top? Matter of fact, what's the top 3 divisions overall?
168.
168.
Yeah, you got Canelo. You got
I know a couple divisions that's better than 168.
You got
154.
Yeah, I go
140.
Okay.
You said who? 154 and what?
154, 140.
Yeah, I was definitely about to say 140 after that.
Bruh, I know 3 divisions that's better than 168, bruh.
Ooh,
168?
168 got some hitters in it.
But it's 3 divisions that's better than that division. Want me name them?
Name.
154, 140, 126.
126. I don't know about 126.
I said
130
for 126.
You want to know 126? You got Shushu, you got Nick Ball, you got Espinoza, Rafael Espinoza, you got Robisi Ramirez, you got what's the
Okay.
Angelo Leo.
Right. Okay.
You got Angelo Leo. You got Brandon Figueroa. You got Brandon Figueroa. You got Raymond. You got Stephen Fulton.
Stephen Fulton next fight at 130.
Man, he ain't. No, they didn't do it. They didn't do it. It fell through. It fell through. The 130 for him to fight Shaggy Falls, they fell through. So he's still 126.
Put him at 126 for now.
He had a 126-pound champion. He's a 126-pound champion.
I count 130 being over them.
So listen. He got, like I said, he is. You got Angelo Leo. You got Brandon Figueroa. You got Nick Ball. You got Stephen Fulton. You got Rafael Espinoza. You got Robisi Ramirez. You got Shushu Kerrigan. Who I'm missing on? Angelo Leo. That's 8 right there that I named. That's top. That's big dogs. It's 8 big dogs.
All right. So you name 8. Now,
hold up. I'm missing somebody though. I'm missing somebody. Hold up. I'm missing somebody.
Who else?
The dude. Hugo Gonzalez. Hugo. That's 9. Hold up.
Oh, dude.
All right, I'm gonna stop at 9.
Ray Vargas still in at 126.
You got 9. You got 9 top fighters at 168. You give me 9 of them. I mean, give me 9 top fighters at 168. I just gave you 9 at 126, and I'm missing somebody because I named 10 yesterday.
All right, 168. You got Canelo. Technically, because the people just approved him to come up, so I gotta put him in there. Bud.
No.
Carlo.
You're not getting Bud. You can't get Bud because, first off, you can't get Bud for the simple fact that Bud hasn't fought not one fight at 168, and when he fight, he's only gonna fight that one fight at 168. So you can't get Bud, bro.
All right,
we're not giving you Bud.
I'm gonna give you the names. You got Canelo. You got Charlo. Regardless if he got his ass embarrassed, you still got to put Edgar Berlanga, Caleb Plant. You still got to put fuck is the boy that just beat Caleb Plant?
Shiraz. Hamza Shiraz.
Hey, Hamza Shiraz. Then you got the Spanish boy that just beat Caleb Plant.
You just said that.
Nah,
you said back to back.
Beat Edgar Berlanga.
I know, and then you said you got the boy that beat Caleb Plant, and then you said it back to back times. You got the Spanish boy to beat Caleb Plant.
All right, well, him Spanish, I can't remember his damn name right now.
It's indeed.
Yeah. Then
you got 5. Give me 5 more. So you gotta break, because I named 9. And I'm missing one person for real. It's really 10. But I'm missing one at 126. Hey, big guy with the headphones on, pull 126 up and pull 126 up.
I got 126.
Because I named 9 of them, but there's one more up there.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can do. All right, let me run this here for 126 then. So
you got him a Billy, Diego Pacheco, Jaime
Manguia, man.
He about to be out. He about to be out the game for like 4 years.
Yeah, we ain't giving you him.
Oh, all right, I'll take Jaime out. You can put Chris Eubanks Jr. in there because he
ain't fighting no more.
He don't. Now Chris Eubanks Jr. is.
He's not gonna fight no more. That's why he canceled that fight. I think he's going through some stuff. All right, I'm gonna give you him. That's 8. Now give me two more.
All right, give you them. All right. Now, David Morrell moved up. I already gave you Cullum Smith. Christian Mobility. Did I say Mobility already?
You said Caleb Smith? You said Caleb Smith?
Nah, I was about to, but he's at 175.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, he definitely moved to 175.
He's at light heavyweight.
You been said Christian and Billy. You said him already.
When I got 10 at 126 over here.
Okay, what's the 10th one you named?
No, you named 9.
I know. I said give me the 10th one.
That's 8.
Cuello. Mykal Cuello.
Okay, see, my man came up with the 10th one. Now you give me 10. You give me 10 at 168. Well, you really gotta give me 11 to say it's better than that division, because it'll be a tie if you give me 10. You only gave me 8. You gave me 8.
Even though he put on a shitty performance, I'm still gonna put him in there just for the argument's sake. William Score.
Man, what the? Okay. All right, you got that.
I said,
man, now we just throwing anybody that became champion and shit. We talking about the spicy division that this man has became the most born fighter in the world.
Shiraz, take Skull.
You already said Hamza Shiraz. That's the one that beat
not Shiraz.
So we said Canelo. So we said Canelo and Billy, Shiraz, Plant, Berlanga, Resendez, and who else?
Diego and Skull.
Pacheco.
And Skull.
That's 8.
Bro, we ain't giving you William Skull. They just say he's the most born fighter in the world. We saying the spicy division of top fighters. You named William Skull just because he had a belt before. You didn't even know who he was at first.
Because he in the division. He played the cha-cha.
Man, bro. Bro, come on, bro.
He did the salsa in the ring.
Smitty, did you say Iglesias?
Yeah, I said Iglesias. I said him before I said Shiraz. Shiraz, yeah. I'm not talking about Hamza. I'm talking about Shiraz, the white boy that beat.
All right, so look. Yeah, we are. Okay, so now you at 8. Give me 2. You got to give me 3 more to make the division better than them. Give me 3 more.
That's all I got for you right there. I ain't going to cap
you.
That's all I got.
Like I said, 126 wins then.
But I ain't got them in the top 3.
And guess what? And on everything,
better than 126.
Bruh, we ain't say that. I'm saying no. Man, give me 11 for 135.
I give you 10.
10 gonna be a tie. We named 10,
but I can give you 10 at a tie. But it's 10 that you could argue out of that 10, 8 better than the 8 and the 126.
But that's a whole different division. How can you compare their weight more? That's 9 pounds difference. Wait, that's not even an argument. What are you talking about?
All right, hold up. Let me see if I can name 11 fighters at lightweight and see if that would be better than 126. All right.
Man, we already named 10, so just give us one more we ain't named. We already named 10 of them.
All right.
Scooter.
We named Schofield.
No, I said Scooter.
Scooter who?
Scooter Davis. Fuck it.
We don't have to put him up there.
Okay. All right, listen. If you gonna put Scooter in there, then guess what? If we going with homies, then we put Dwayne Holmes for 126.
Okay.
All right, so now we had 11 for 120.
Well, what about Sam Noakes for 135?
Oh,
no. About Sam Noakes.
Now you just named Sam Noakes because he about to fight Abdullah Mason, man. Stop what you doing.
He winning the
belt. Y'all naming prospects.
But listen, we named all. I named all people that most of the people at 126. Listen, the top. I'm gonna say the top about 6. Matter of fact, about the top 7 or 8 I named in 126 and fought for a title, lost or won one. Damn it.
You know what? I think you didn't name one. You missed one.
Who, me or him?
You.
Who?
Luis Alberto Lopez.
Okay, yeah.
I did forget about him too. Yeah.
Yep.
Like 126 division is one of the top 3 divisions.
He lost to we lost that belt to Leo.
He I told you 126 is one of the top 3 divisions, man. You just said that at a debate tomorrow. You jumped out with the 168 division, though. I would feel better.
168 got some people though.
Right. I would feel better if you said the lightweight division. The lightweight division. I would have felt better if you said the lightweight division. You want to say 168? I don't even believe 168 is better than the 175-pound division.
Now, no.
I don't think.
175. You got Bivol, Beater B, Cullum Smith, David Benavidez, David Morrell. You got I don't know how to pronounce his name that Morrell just fought with the case, so I ain't even. I'm gonna just say his name. Yeah.
You got some.
Anthony Yard. You got
what I'm saying is, yeah. And what I'm saying is, the top 4 fighters in the light heavyweight division, top 5, they all can beat each other. One of them can beat somebody. You don't know how that'll come out, because I believe David Benavidez. I believe he can beat Bivol, but I believe that Better Beef can beat David Benavidez. But I believe that Bivol could beat Better Beef.
Yeah. So that same theory though. Yeah, you ain't telling me nothing. That's the same theory.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like that joke would go either way. That division right there, you can never say, man, this like how Usyk dominates the heavyweight division. Like we could arguably say either Shakur or Tank dominates the lightweight division. Whoever won between them two dominates the lightweight division. We could arguably say now at one, we could say I'm gonna say the 2 hardest divisions that is no big dog. Like I believe like somebody can beat somebody.
154.
No, I won't say 154 because I believe that. Hold up, are we talking about if Bud at 154? I believe that Bud can beat all of them at 154. Now, if we take Bud out the equation, then yeah, now I believe that it could go either way. I believe 154 stacked. You know what I'm saying? But I believe if you take Bud out, yeah, all of them beat each other. But if you keep Bud in the equation, I don't believe that none of them beats Bud. I mean, like I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not a Bud.
Going back down to 154 though.
I'm not a Bud Crawford fan, right? I'm really not. I'm not a Bud Crawford fan. I believe, but that because he beat my man Earl Spence. I'm not a. But I believe that Bud is just next level great. Like when you talk about Bud Usyk, you know what I'm saying? I believe that them two for this generation, you know what I'm saying? I believe that they dominate their weight classes. You know, I believe that it's levels. They are levels above everybody in their weight class. But I believe that I believe that like I don't even put Inoue because check this out. I believe it's a lot of little fighters that I believe it's a couple of them that can beat Inoue that Inoue hasn't fought yet. Inoue is like that. He's a bad man. He a bad motherfucker,
but I think if him and Bam Rodriguez do a catchweight, Bam will beat him.
Man, I believe he beats Bam. Bam too small, man. Bam good. I love.
What about Nakatani?
I believe Nakatani has a better. They supposed to fight in 2026.
Yeah,
at 122. That's why Inoue ain't move up because remember he said he was gonna move up at first.
Yeah.
But now he's saying he's gonna wait. He's gonna wait and fight Nakatani beginning of 2026. He said he gave him his word on his honor. He gave him his word on his honor. And you know, them Japanese fighter, they cherish their honor. So he gave him his word on his honor that they gonna fight 2026. He gonna give him a shot at undisputed.
Yeah.
So we got Nakatani and Inoue. They shook on it and everything. They shook on it and their manager shook on it. So beginning of 2026, we supposed to get Inoue and Nakatani. Now, I believe that Bam can't beat Inoue or Nakatani.
I think he could beat Nakatani.
Man, nah. Nakatani too. Do you know how tall Nakatani is and the length he has over Bam?
Bam is a small, compact guy. I'm not disputing. He's a
Listen,
small.
Bam
He's
is
very
great.
skillful.
Bam is great when
Bam
it comes
is
to small
great. That's
fighters.
my man. But he's
Yeah, he is
he's
great. But
great.
listen, Bam doesn't beat Nakatani. Bam doesn't beat anyway. I believe Nakatani.
Bam is like 5'4", and
That's why I
Nakatani is
say
like
Bam,
5'8",
my
five
son might be
nine.
taller than
Yeah,
Bam.
Nakatani 5'9", 5'9" and a half. Bam is 5'4", 5'3", 5'3". I believe 5'3".
They got 5'4".
Oh, 5'4".
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think he's shorter than that though, because I seen Bam in person, and Bam is shorter than G, and G is 5'4".
He truly like He truly
Gary Russell
5'4".
Jr. is 5'4".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By 5'4" and a half. He like a half inch shorter than Tank. Tank 5'5". Uh, G like 5'4" and a half. But Bam is like 5'3", man. Bam shorter than G and Tank.
Man, yeah.
I
That's
seen
tough.
Bam in person. I seen him out Philly in person.
Philly.
Bam is a little guy, but a real little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I believe Anyway dominates Bam, bro. Like I ain't even gonna lie. I believe Anyway dominates Bam. Anyway like 5'6".
But I say anyway, not that big for real, but he's taller than Bam.
Nah, he 5'6", but he 3 inches taller than Bam, and he's explosive. And like what he's small. He think Bam will beat Anyway. What y'all think?
Nah, he's too small.
Yeah, I got a Bam losing that one to anyway, but I gotta head off. I got an early morning, then I gotta still go to this. I'm going to that fight later
Yeah, yeah,
tomorrow,
yeah.
so
He
I
gonna
gotta
be out
get up
there
out of here.
for the Jeter joint.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna check out
easy.
the joint for the top rank
All right, it's a
and
bet,
all
man.
that shit, man. So
Hey,
yeah,
before you leave, do you agree what I said about the 126-pound division is better than the
it's better than
168-pound
168.
division?
Yeah, I mean,
All right, yeah, I'll
168 don't have
vote
too
for the
many people.
168. Yeah, I'll vote for the one. 126 over
168 don't have
168.
too many people. Once you
Yeah,
stop
you don't
talking
have enough
about
people like that.
Canelo and Crawford and them, it's kind of
Outside, like, but 6 people. Then after that, yeah, you kind of get a little bit down there. So yeah, man.
I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all be
Yeah,
easy.
man.
Nah.
So that's
All
it.
right.
Another show here with the DMV Boxing Network show. I will try to get back at it here. What I say, like a couple weeks or whatever it is, man. Get more of the people to talk about what's going on, and then get some folks to chop it up, because we're supposed to have some news soon on another local event coming up in a couple months. So y'all be on the lookout for that too, man. So for Well Connected, for Smitty, for
Don't
Smack.
worry, it's connected. I'm gonna be back on your line about that because that 168, it's top heavy. I agree on that. They top heavy.
Yeah, so
But you just named the division because you like that division, but
yeah.
I do. I
but
like that
you
division.
know damn well 168 division is not messed with no 126 division. 126 division, that's another division that not everybody. Now I believe that it is like a little. I believe that Rafael Espinoza is the oddball. I believe that he really like can't nobody beat him in that division. I don't think
Yeah,
nobody beat Espinoza in that division.
yeah, I don't
It's
think anybody
because
either.
he's 6'3.5", bro. Fighting instead of 6'4", fighting at 126.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
Yeah, 126 pounds. Right? And he's 6'4". I'm 6'5.5".
I'm about to say you about 6'5".
Yeah, I'm 6'5.5". Right. And Espinoza ain't that much shorter than me. And he fighting at 126. I'm
126.
6'5.5", and I weigh 240, 245 right now. I'm 245, 6'5.5". He's 6'3.5",
And 126.
126.
He probably walk around like no more than 140.
Yeah, about 140. Probably walk around 140.
Yeah, man. Well, that's what I got, man. We got 2 more fights on the OTX card for folks to check out, man, live, man. So big ups everyone that was joining in here for this conversation. And we'll have episode 6 here coming up real soon, y'all.
I cooked you, Smitty. I cooked you.
You got me tonight.
I cooked you, JR. Who won, JR?
Yeah, you got him. You got him, boy. You got him.
Next up 1-0 on the elephant. We gonna address that elephant in the room because he up 1-0. But I ain't mad because he gave me some inside information the other night that I already had thoughts about, but didn't have clarity. And he cleared it up to make my brain think like, hold up, I do remember this.
Yeah. So we'll be able to get this conversation back going here later on down the line. So y'all enjoy the fights here this weekend, and we'll catch y'all later, man. Peace out.
Peace.